Hi guys, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 3. Yesterday, today is Saturday, and yesterday I had a really lovely day. I spent the day with my mom, did a little bit of Christmas shopping, and then in the evening my family and I just spent some time together. We played some board games and had some dinner, and it was just really lovely. I also got my nails done, and I know some of you have been asking what I got done, so I actually went with a French manicure, and I used one layer of Romantique. This is the CND nail polish shellac in the shade Romantique, and it's one of my favorite colors, or I guess shades. And I used one coat of that, and then I just did a little French mani, really classy and simple. I've been really into French manicures lately, and yeah, that's what I did. But right now I am going to get lunch. So we're gonna walk and get some shawarma, which is gonna be really yummy. And then when I come back, I'm gonna give you loads of updates. I have so many updates for you. And then something that I also wanted to put in this vlog is how I curl my hair. I think one of my most asked questions is how I curl and style my hair, and it's pretty flat. So it's time to wash it and give it a new curl. So tomorrow morning I will get up in the morning with you and essentially do my hair with you and kind of go through that process, because I think a lot of you would be really interested in that. But anyways, for now I am just gonna get myself cozied up and ready to go take a walk outside. Alright, so this is the outfit I am wearing. I am wearing my Aritzia Conan trousers, Lacoste sneakers, and then on top I'm wearing my Holland Cooper knitted kind of turtleneck, another thick knitted turtleneck over top of that, and then just my Plaza coat. And yeah, hopefully I'll be warm enough. But yeah, let's go get food because I am so hungry. So this is the shawarma platter. It's got a little bit of everything, and it's honestly huge. Like, this is my hand for reference, but it looks so good, and I'm so hungry, so I'm excited to get into this. You're not here to keep me warm on Christmas Eve. Hello, it's been a few hours. We had dinner earlier, and we had a shawarma platter. So it was like 2 plates, and they had like rice and shawarma and vegetables and potatoes, and it was so good. Although the portion was humongous, so I still have like 2 more meals out of it. And it was like $15, so a lot of food for like a low price. But I relaxed for a bit, and now I'm just working on an assignment, and after that I am gonna shower and wash my hair. So I know in this video I told you I would talk about kind of my hair routine, because so many of you were actually just curious. And the first thing that I do is I always wash my hair at night. This means that I don't have to blow dry it in the mornings, so less heat is being applied to my hair. That's not to say I never blow dry my hair. I sometimes do, especially if like I have an event and I have to wash my hair in the morning and blow dry it. I will most definitely do that, but most days I try not to do that, and just I will wash it at night. Put some oil in it, let it dry naturally overnight, and I've been using my silk pillowcase too, which has really helped just the look of my hair. And then in the morning I will curl it. So that's what I'll do tomorrow morning with you. So as soon as I get up, I will kind of style my hair with you and show you how I actually do my curls. And so many of you have asked me like if I use the Dyson, like the Dyson dryer, or whether I use like a curling iron. And I just use my GHD straightener, like my flat iron, and it has worked wonders for me. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna do a little bit more work here, and then once I wash my hair I will kind of go through whatever it is that I do when I wash my hair. So yeah, let's get some work done. You're not here to keep me warm on Christmas Eve. I've been longing, been so lonely, wishing you could hold me. Alright, so I just got out of the shower, and I'm going to do my skincare routine with you. I know I've done it before, but this is what we're doing tonight. I'm going to start off with my REN Clean Skincare HA Tonic. The day you see me work with this brand, let's just have a party because I love this brand. Like, I'm telling you, I love this brand. So if you ever see an ad of me working with REN Skincare, just know that I'm really happy because I love this brand and would love to one day be able to work with them because I really love their products. And if you've never tried them, I will link the ones that I've tried down below because they're just so good. Like, they've made such a difference in my skincare, especially this guy. So good. I did have to start off slow with him because this is a strong toner. Like, at the beginning it made my face quite red. So yeah. Now I'm going in with the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. Someone asked me if you could use it in the morning because I use it in the mornings. And I mean, in the bottle it says to apply in the mornings and in the evening before moisturizer. So I know it's called Night Repair, but you should be okay to use it morning and night, and that's what I do. Next, Glossier Bubble Wrap for my under eyes. Another product that I really like. It just is so hydrating on the eyes. Lastly, it's a new jar of my Clinique moisturizer, and honestly, the best feeling is when you have a new moisturizer and it's just like so full. So I'm just using what's on the lid right now. I'm using quite a lot too, just because my skin feels very dry. I'm also gonna bring it down into my neck. And typically any remainder of moisturizer that I have, I rub on the tops of my hands. Because again, this is actually another area that shows aging, aside from your face, neck, and like décolleté area. Lastly, some Glossier Balm.com, because it is just the best. I honestly don't put a lot of products in my hair. I don't know if maybe I should, but I just have really never been a person to use a lot of like creams and leave-in conditioners. I just honestly really like to leave my hair alone and just have it do its own thing. I sometimes use Olaplex, which I highly recommend if you're getting your hair colored or bleached at all. And aside from that, I use argan oil, and that is what I've been using for years. I like to use it typically after I've curled my hair, but sometimes I will use it when my hair is wet after I've showered. This is the one I use. This is the one and only argan oil, and it just looks like this. So this is what I use. I've been using it for years. I don't know if this exact one is still even available, and like you really only need like 2 drops. But yeah, that's what I've used, and I just kind of let my hair do its thing. And so yeah, so I'm gonna get ready for bed. I've made myself a peppermint tea. I have not been eating the greatest lately, so yeah, peppermint tea is a necessity. We are gonna go watch The Grinch before bed, and then tomorrow it's gonna be an early day because I have to shoot some content for Instagram, edit this vlog, and then upload it. So yeah, it's gonna be a busy day tomorrow, but let's go.
What a feeling, now it's time for Christmas. And Christmas is my favorite time of year. It's beginning to look like all my wishes are coming true, that's why I cheer. I've been busy decking the halls, I've been kind to big and small, and now it's time to have a merry holiday. What a feeling when it's time for Christmas. Let's sing a carol and we'll bring it here. I guess that spring and summer, they're all fine, but I've been waiting for the season that's mine. So let it come, Yeah, let it come.
Good morning, everyone. I've got myself a coffee and I'm just about to go do my hair. Yes, this is my natural hair. I have lost so much of my curls over time, but that's kind of to be expected since I curl my hair a lot. But right now I'm going to curl my hair, and then once I get to the top where it's a little bit easier to see, then I'll show you exactly how I use my straightener to curl my hair. But right now I have an audiobook that I'm listening to. I just started The Diary of Anne Frank, which is funny because when I was younger I loved Anne Frank. I've always loved history, even when I was like really young, like 9, 10. And I always said I would read it, and I think the book was so important to me that I always was like, no, like I have to wait for the perfect moment. And I think now that I'm being able to like listen to them, I'm like, you know what, it's the perfect moment. So I started The Diary of Anne Frank. I also have a second book that I'm listening to, which is more like a business related book, and I kind of listen to that one later in the day when I'm like more awake. But in the mornings I like to listen to something really calm, and that's what I'm listening to right now. So yeah, I'm gonna go do my hair, start my hair, and then once I get to the top I will chat with you for a bit. So let's go. All right, so I'm kind of almost near the top, so I thought I would start showing you how I do it. Now, I've recently cut my hair, so if you remember when I had like the longer hair, I used to style it a tiny bit differently, but I'll do that at the end. So for now, I've been grabbing just a regular piece, and I start with my flat iron, and I never go to the top. So I actually never straighten my root, just because this is gonna flatten the top of your hair and it doesn't look as good. So I start about 1 inch to 2 inches downward, like down here, and then I just turn the flat iron half a turn. So you're gonna go like this to this. So 1 turn, and then you're just going to slide down. Now, the trick to having your curls last is the slower you move down your hair, the tighter those curls are going to be, and the longer they're going to last. And I always curl it around and just hold it there, and then I just keep going. So now this front piece. Now the front I always do flatten my roots because it looks better that way. Same thing. Just kind of curl it around. There's a little curl. So I'm going to do this side for you as well. That way you can kind of see. So again, you're not starting at the root, but a little bit lower down. And you're going to do 1 turn. Really simple. And then again, you want to move down your hair fairly slowly. You don't want to go like super fast, because then your curls aren't going to hold as long. So nice and slow. Obviously you never want to hold the flat iron in one spot because you're going to burn your hair. And there's a little curl. And you're just going to keep doing that all the way. I also always do my curls away from my face, and I don't alternate. I used to, and I stopped liking the way it looked. So I just go outwards continuously all around my head. And now that I've cut my hair, this takes me 15 to 20 minutes, so it's not bad. Now, as I'm getting towards the top, this is when it starts to change. So obviously I don't want all these frizzies and crazy not straight strands. So when I get to the top, I will straighten my roots and kind of make that look as nice as possible. So I'll really straighten those. And then again, about half a turn, and just go all the way down, nice and slowly. Okay, now I want to show you what I used to do when my hair is longer, and as my hair grows out, I will probably go back to doing this. But what I would do, and the only reason I stopped doing it with my shorter hair is just it didn't look good. That's really the only reason why. Otherwise, I love the look. So, grab a strand. This is great for my girls who have long hair. You are not going to touch your root. You are going to grab the last inch or so, and you're going to straighten it. And then you're going to do the same thing. go down your hair, and when you hit the straightened part, you're gonna stop. And you're not gonna curl the bottom piece. And that is what I used to do when I had long hair. And it looks very, very beautiful. Like I said, I think my hair is too short right now to do that, and it just doesn't look good. But when I had long hair, I used to do that. And I remember I did a shoot with Conair at one point, and she's like, curl your hair. And I was using a curling iron. And of course, I didn't curl the bottom like inch. And she's like, oh, you didn't curl the bottom inch? And I go, oh, I never do. And she's like, oh, I've never heard of that. And I just find that it gives a much more natural look to the curl. Yeah, that's what I've always done, and I love the look of it, especially in the summer. I find it looks so pretty in the summer. It just makes your curls look more natural.
What a feeling, now it's time for Christmas. And Christmas is my favorite time of year. It's beginning to look like all my wishes are coming true. That's why I cheer.
Okay, and that is it for my hair. Now, a really important thing is to not touch your curls until they are cooled down. So right now my curls are still warm, and I will not run my fingers through them. I will not put it up in a bun or anything. Just leave them be until your curls are cool to the touch. This will make them last longer. I know some of you had told me that like you curl your hair and they're gone right away. So just try and refrain from touching your curls until they have cooled. Another thing that can help is using some sort of hairspray. I personally like texturizing finishing spray. It's got a really light hold, but it's not gonna make your hair like crispy or nothing of that. No like hairspray textures. So yeah, leave your curls be, and then once they're cooled down, maybe wait till you're done doing your makeup and then run your fingers through them, and that's when they'll look really, really good. So yeah, right now I'm gonna do my makeup and then keep listening to my audiobook, and then after that we're gonna go shoot some content for Instagram, and then hopefully I'll be back to edit this video and upload. So yeah. Hello, and I hope everyone is doing well. I just got back from taking photos outside, and I literally froze, like, because at one point I had to take off my coat to shoot some content, and I don't always do that. Like, I like to also shoot content in my coats because it's winter. But today I decided to just take the photo of the outfit that I was wearing, and I froze. So I'm back, I'm getting cozy, I put on a candle, but I wanted to sit down and show you a couple new purchases that I've made, and one of them I couldn't resist, so it is already opened, but I'm gonna put it back in the box so you guys can kind of relive the experience with me. I did film an unboxing for Instagram, so you probably will see that today. So let's sit down, let me show you these few purchases, and I'm really excited. The first purchase is actually candles, and it's funny because one of you ladies, you'll know who you are, actually messaged me just to let me know that Zara had collaborated with Jo Malone to create some like a candle and fragrance collection. So I picked up 2 candles. They are still in their boxes, like it's no longer the Zara packaging, but they are still in their little boxes. So I thought I would open them up with you and tell you a little bit about the scents, if I like them, if I don't. Yeah, so I'll do that, and then have one. I bought a very, very beautiful knitted sweater from a brand, a Parisian brand actually, and I am very excited to tell you about it and show you. So let's sit down, let's do that, because I'm really excited. So let's go. I just sat down here in my chair and I want to go through my Zara purchases. So I guess Jo Malone decided to collaborate with Zara, and they created an entire collection, and they've launched candles, room sprays, potentially perfumes, and even some, I think, body lotions. And I only picked up the candles because, well, I love candles, but I picked up 2 different scents. I picked up Bohemian Bluebells and Ebony Wood. So this is what the packaging looks like. Very, very minimalistic. And then each one has a different sticker on the top. They don't really stay shut though. That's the other one. So the reason I picked up Bohemian Bluebell is because my favorite Jo Malone candle is actually Wild Bluebell. So yeah, Wild Bluebell, which is the one I have here. It smells so beautiful. So the moment I saw the Bohemian Bluebell, I was like, let's try that. So let's open this up and see. That's pretty. So this is what it looks like. It's got the top. I do like it. It almost smells, it's definitely got the similar bluebell undertones as the Wild Bluebell. It almost smells like a baby's scent almost. It's very, very nice. The only thing I would nitpick is that the label has a bit of an air bubble here. I know that's really minimal, but if you are someone who cares about that, yeah, the label is not flat and it's actually a little bit scuffed down here. Otherwise, it's very pretty, and I think once you take off this, it does look very pretty, and I think it would look very beautiful in your home. So let's smell the second one. That's very pretty. I will like that tonight. So the second one I got was Ebony Wood, and you guys know I've been really into like those masculine kind of musky scents, and the undertones of this one just seemed really, really nice. So yeah, let's open this one up. Let's see. I don't love it as much. It is still nice. Maybe I will give this one to my mom and dad. It is woody, but it's got a very sweet undertone. So if you like those kind of woody, sweet scents, I think this one is really, really nice. It's very warm. I think it's beautiful for like a living room during the winter. And again, beautiful label. Again, it's still got those weird air bubbles, which is a little bit annoying. I don't know if I like that. But yeah, again, it would just look very, very beautiful in any sort of living room. So yeah, those are actually really nice. My only other complaint would be that it's really hard to tell on camera, but it's got like air bubbles all throughout the candle. Yeah, there you go. There you can see it. So I guess you get what you pay for. But we'll have to see how they burn, and I'll let you know if they even smell good. The next thing I got is actually a really exciting purchase, because this is a brand that I have been eyeing up for a very, very long time. And you guys know I very much love knitwear. Like, love knitwear, okay? Like, I live in knitwear. And so I think I reached a point where I was like, it was during Black Friday and there was a lot of sales happening, and I truthfully am the type of person that I think less is more. So a lot of you were asking like, hey, can we have like a Black Friday haul? And to be honest, I didn't really buy much. I bought those candles, and even those were not bought like on sale or anything. I bought some socks because those were on sale and it was a really good deal. And really the only other thing I got was this sweater, and it wasn't even on sale. But this was a purchase that was a little bit on the pricier side, and so I just thought, you know what? Instead of getting a whole load of things during Black Friday, why don't I just get one very beautiful item that I love? So I have a package from Saison. Saison, if you don't know, is a boutique from Paris, and they sell knitwear. They also sell fragrance. They actually just launched a new fragrance, which I almost bought and I didn't. But they sell pants and tops, and they just launched a new men's collection, I think called October. But they mainly specialize in knitwear. So they do cashmere as well as like wool and stuff. So I decided to pick up one sweater. It was on the pricier side because it was in USD and I didn't know what the exchanges and duties were gonna be. So I decided to just get one item and just kind of test my luck with it. So I already opened this up, but I put it back in the box because honestly the experience was just very, very beautiful. So the first kind of detail that I absolutely loved is that your box comes personalized. So it just says bonjour Samantha, and I just thought that that was a very beautiful detail, honestly. So I did already unwrap this, but when you open up the box, It just says Paris, and then your stuff is inside. They just, I guess this was a gift with purchase, but you get a little tote that says Saison on it. Very, very beautiful. And then the sweater. Well, I ended up getting the Victoire jumper, and it was 105 pounds. I can't remember what it was in American. I think it was almost 150, 140, I think, American. And then in Canadian, I ended up paying $240. So yes, it was a little bit on the pricier side, but this is the knitwear that I got. It is the most beautiful sweater I have ever seen. So it's a little bit hard to tell, but it's got beautiful kind of crocheted detailing here, a little bit of a lace kind of knitwear detailing here, and then the sleeves are just what sold me, and it's phenomenal. I tried this on last night when I opened it up, and I cannot believe how beautiful this is. The quality is phenomenal. I think it's easily the best knitwear that I have, and I personally love my Aritzia knitwear. I think it's some of the best, and this beats it. Like, the quality is just phenomenal. Again, the detailing on that label is very, very beautiful, and I got a size small, and it fits perfectly. I could have probably worn an extra small as well, and even a medium if I wanted it more oversized, but the small was the perfect size. And when it comes to duties, I personally paid, I believe it was $43, in and around there. I was really scared when I got the email that I had to pay duties, because I was deathly afraid that it was going to be like almost $200 for duties, because I have had that happen to me before. I was honestly kind of scared, but $43 for this I would pay again. I think it is worth every penny. So I am really excited to not only shoot content in this, but just to be able to wear it, because it is truly such a beautiful knitwear. It is truly such a beautiful sweater, and I will definitely be buying more from this brand. Again, it was Saison. I will leave a link to the sweater that I bought down below if you want to treat yourself to a little Christmas present, to an early Christmas present, or even just treat yourself. But yeah, those were the few things that I bought, and I cannot tell you how in love I am with the things that I got. I also want to show you the garland that I got for the coffee table. So this is the garland. Again, this is exactly what I had envisioned. I'm honestly thinking maybe I'll put some pine cones in here and just decorate the wreath a little bit. So I've got my little trees here. I've also got my candle in there, and I just think it looks so beautiful, and it smells heavenly. So I'm really excited about this. If anyone knows how to take care of garland indoors, do let me know, because do I have to spray this with water? Yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah, let me know in the comments if you have, you know, a little bit of knowledge with taking care of greenery indoors. Aside from that, I'm really happy with how this looks. I think this guy needs to be raised a little bit. He's looking a little wonky and not as high as I would like him to be. But yeah, I just got a white candle. This one is from, I believe, Crate & Barrel. And then the trees are from Indigo. This I got at Home Depot. It actually came with like a really big red bow, and I just ended up taking that off because it just did not go with my decor. But yeah, I'm really happy with how that turned out. Yes, I have my magazines. I am just struggling to get rid of my magazines because I honestly reference them a lot. So yeah. Okay, so now it's time to have a little bit of an important conversation. I have thought about this quite a lot, and recently something happened with a content creator that I think really inspired me to have this conversation with you guys. And it has to do with content creators and influencers and how we function as content creators. So for me, I'm going to start off with saying that I personally believe there is a very big difference between an influencer and a content creator. For me, an influencer is someone who is constantly sharing different products and brands, regardless of whether or not they really do truly love those products. And then there are content creators. I think content creators are the people who get extremely creative with their content, but they also love and are passionate about the products that they are sharing. And I need you all to know that I do not see myself as an influencer. I see myself as a content creator. Therefore, all the products that I share with you, regardless of whether or not I'm getting paid by a company, I can promise you that I absolutely love those products. I really don't believe in working with a brand that I do not love. I think that just defeats the purpose of a content creator. You know, I think if we wanted to be sold every little product, every little skincare product and makeup item and pair of jeans, I think we would just go to a mall and we could be sold all of those things by different retailers. So I think for me, being honest with you guys and sharing products that I love is really important. So regardless of how big I get and how much I am getting paid by brands, I think it's really important for you guys to know that whenever I share something, it's because I truly love it. For example, I am sure and I hope that there will be a day that I will work with, you know, REN Skincare or perhaps Clinique. But you guys know that these are products that I use every single day and that I love. And I think that for me is really, really important. So regardless of whether, you know, I am getting paid or not, you guys need to know that I am just always sharing my honest opinions. And just because I get gifted something doesn't mean I have to share it. And when I do, it doesn't mean that I'm going to tell you that I love it just because it got given to me for free. So I think honesty is my #1 policy here. And I just think that it's really important for each content creator to, I think, have this conversation with their viewers and have that knowledge of how I function. So this is how I work and this is how I am deciding to move forward with, you know, perhaps if this turns into a career one day and it becomes, you know, full-time and long-term, and I need you guys to know that that is how I work and that is how I function. It doesn't mean that if, you know, you are a young content creator that that is how you have to do it, and it also doesn't mean that that is how another content creator has to work. But I think for me, this is what feels right, and this is how I will be moving forward with my content and with brand partnerships. So yeah, I really felt like right now was the perfect time to really have this conversation and just kind of set the standard. So yeah, I think that was really important for me to have you guys understand. The other thing I guess I'll throw in this conversation is behavior. I will not be tolerating any sort of negative comments and just abusive behavior, where it be through emails, through DMs, through comments. I just am pretty much setting a 3-strike system. So if you leave 3 very nasty comments, unfortunately you will be blocked. In my channel, this is meant to be a positive space for people to grow, for women to love each other and men, to love themselves and just be inspired. And I want this place to be a happy place for you guys. So if you do have a stressful day at work, you can come here and just have, you know, a place to take your mind off of things. So I will not be tolerating any sort of harassment. I am sorry if that offends you and if you feel that that is personal, but that is the approach that I am taking, and I've seen various content creators be very negatively affected by the impacts of online harassment. And you know, I am young, I still have a long ways to go. I by no means have a huge channel, but I have seen those nasty comments come in, and I'm setting it straight here. I will not be tolerating it. So if I see that you comment 3 times and it just offends me in any way, it offends someone else, I'm sorry, but you will be blocked and removed from this channel. So if you ever wonder why you're blocked, that is the reason why. And you know, I obviously won't just block randomly if you're, you know, sharing your opinion. I love when women share their opinion. I think it is so important that us as women feel powerful and confident enough to share our opinions regardless of whether or not someone else agrees. But we always have to be respectful and understanding of other people's points of views. And I'm very passionate and I am very adamant about that. But online harassment is a zero tolerance policy on this channel, and yeah, I just wanted to make that clear. Another thing is that now YouTube has actually made a feature whereby if you make a comment, if someone clicks on your profile, we can actually see all the comments that you have left. So for me, it makes it really easy because if one person leaves a nasty comment, I can just click on their profile and I can actually see if they've left any other nasty comments. So yeah, that's something that's actually a really great feature, and I think it makes it really easy to see who is here to be positive and who is here to be negative. Obviously, most of you and almost all of you are absolutely amazing women. But yeah, I definitely want this to be a positive and inspiring place. I don't want it to be negative, and I would never want you women to feel like you always have to come to my rescue or feel like you have to defend me, because that's not fair to you or to me. So yeah, let's just always be happy and respectful, and I always welcome your opinion. Always, 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 always share your opinion, but let's all be kind and respectful. So yeah, that was a really long ramble on a little bit of everything, but I thought that this was a really great chance to have that conversation with you. But right now, I am gonna go post on Instagram. It is 11:40, and I will do that, and yeah. And I will probably gonna go eat something because it's 11:40 and I haven't eaten today just because I've been all over the place. But yeah, I'm gonna go do a little bit more work and then I will catch up with you guys. But yeah, let's do that. I could not end this vlog without showing you my new Saison sweater. So this is the sweater, and I just cannot believe how beautiful the detailing is. The crocheting here, it's just so, so beautiful. I couldn't be happier, but let me show it to you in the mirror. All right, so this is the sweater in the full mirror. I'm just wearing it right now with my black trousers, but I just cannot believe how beautiful it looks. The detailing is just exquisite. I cannot speak more highly of this brand. I want everything from them. But I think, again, like this sleeve, wow, look at how beautiful that is. The detailing is just amazing. So I obviously had to show you this before I ended the vlog. I will be ending Vlogmas Day 3 here. I don't think I'm gonna get out of this sweater because I feel like an absolute princess in this sweater. I couldn't recommend it enough. But I am gonna end the vlog here, and I'm really excited for Vlogmas Day 4. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Mwah.